Good morning, everybody. This is the professor. I'm out here with the truck. And a lot of cotton makers online been taking pictures of my truck while I'm driving along. So I figured I'd come out here and let you see how the cotton maker look after all the upgrades I done to it since the last time a cotton maker seen it. Of course, it's always clean. I'm videotaping this with my phone, not my regular camera. Let me go over here so the sun don't be in my Roger Rabbit antennas. Let's go on this side here and take a picture of the antennas. Go this way. I got my two Roger Rabbits up there. That's made from Predator 10K 7-coil antennas. And I make the rings, and that bring that stinger down. Cause up here, you know, we got a lot of viaducts. I like to go up under the viaducts. This is how the cotton making truck look here on the outside, nice and clean. Matter of fact, let me go over here and just pop the hood and show you the engine right quick. So I can get that out the way and let my hood back down. And my engine is nice and clean. Be like that all the time, 365 days a year. Looks like this every day, all the time, because it's in the garage. When I ain't driving it, it ain't in the rain. I don't drive in the rain unless I get caught in the rain. That's the way this cotton maker is. Got an auxiliary battery over here for all them lights and stuff. That's the battery that starts the car. Got another battery hooked to that because my driver's on that battery. I got a 310 amp, 16 rectifier brushless marine alternator. That alternator there cost $3,000. This one here is a Chico Special 350 amp Leesonville with 12 rectifiers. I think that one costs about $520. And you're wondering why this one costs so much. That's because it don't have brushes in it, and they call it a marine alternator, 310 amps. This one alternator here can run all that shit I got in the back. I just got this here is like my buffer alternator, you know. Okay, so people be wondering what that meter is for. That's the vacuum meter for the engine. When the engine is running smooth, that needle sits still right there, a little before that 20. And let me know my vacuum pressure. Over here is the alternator hookup. That's where the alternators hook up at. In case I want to do something up here, I disconnect the alternators from there, because that runs to the batteries in the back. That way I won't be sparking shit up here. The high voltage thing, them just some labels I got from somebody. But that's the oscillator for this battery and what's in the back there that run the fans. Because all my fans on my amplifiers is on a separate system. All right, let's go inside of this truck. Yes, it looked like a spaceship. I got switches everywhere. And they all labeled for everything that they do. That's the control panel down there under the bottom. I got a voltmeter for the auxiliary battery, one for the truck battery. Got a Sun Pro tachometer. Nice stereo system. Stereo system awesome. That's my driver. It's a 5-pin. That's my remote box for the amplifiers. This is the, let me hold this camera right. This is the old remote box. This is a new one here. This is the bird meter for my 5-pin. I got a bird meter. I got a line section on every one of my amplifiers. And up here is this is for the first alternator or the first bank of batteries. That's the voltmeter for it. This is the energy meter for that section. This is the bird meter for the driver, which is the 8-pin, okay? And then this controls, this is the output for all the big amplifiers, and then this is for the second bank of batteries, the energy meter. I got a GPS, my mirror, take a real good look at that mirror. This mirror got cameras in it, so when I turn on the car, I can look out the back. It records while I'm rolling and everything. I got an old ass Cobra 29 Classic. My tag team partner paid $5 for it, from a truck driver. And I've been running that cotton maker ever since. I got a drop down DVD screen that plays from this radio if I ever want to play DVDs, which I never do. Don't nobody really play DVDs. I don't even play CDs. I got a drive inside here behind this plate. I don't even use the USB thing. I use the one inside because I don't like nothing sticking out my radio. And let me see. Let me just turn the radio on for a minute. I'm not gonna play no long music song. Just let it come on a little bit and then I'm gonna shut it back off. But that's how it is. And that's it. That's all you need to hear. Cause if I upload this to YouTube, they're gonna be talking crazy. But there it is. Oh, I got a fire extinguisher over there up front. This down here is the remote for the fans that's on the 32 peel. It's got 3 speeds, low, medium, and high for the blower that's on the on Bigfoot. But yep, and this is the front end control panel of this boy. Oh, that's my mom down there, God rest her soul. That's me and my brother up there. I ain't got but one brother, so I always keep them close. These my 2 sons' businesses. One is Gentle Touch, and this one is Hard Rock Edibles. And I love High Phonics Amplifier. That's why I got this sticker up here. Okay, let me go around here. Let's go around to the back. It's the back of the truck. I know y'all see that light there, so that you know I ain't got to tell you what that means. So let's open this door here. And open this door here. And there it is. Got an awesome ass stereo system with pop speakers, God rest his soul. Big ass 6,000 watt amp there. It's another amp inside of the car. Big ass Zeus, 2,000 watt Zeus. But they go all the amplifiers. That's a DD1000. That's the APL. I call that Papa Shag. God rest his soul, because he had bought it from me, and when he passed away, his wife gave it back to me because he left word that if anything happened to him, to give me that APL back, because that was the first APL I built. On the bottom is the DD8000, which is the 64 PL, which I ain't ran since I built my other 32 PL, which is in the house. That's a DD2000, that's the red-eyed wolf, that's a 16 PL there. And the one behind it is a 32 PL, that's Bigfoot. Okay, got an inverter in here, because a lot of times I put my laptop here, plug it up here and play music for my sister and them over at their house. I got my whole fighting system in here, everything is in here. Here's the one to hold the 3 antennas. This is the rail that goes in the trailer hitch. And these are the antennas. This is the other part of the system here. And this is another part of the system here. Here go my backup camera, and I can also be recording. I just put this in the other day. This big cabinet here, I got it from Roller Coaster. I had some Pops 10s in here, and then he gave me this cabinet, and I put some Pops 12s. So I had another little small amplifier, so I bought a bigger one. This one is what is a Lanzar Vector VCT 2610. 6,000 watt 2-channel MOSFET amplifier. I installed this yesterday, and as you can see, if you can see that, it's got them Pops 12s in there now. So this thing really sound good now. I like my music sound crystal clear, and you know, I can open the doors up and play. I got tweeters in there, you know, so when I'm playing the music out the back, I could be over my sister's house on the holidays, and I just open up my truck and let the truck do the DJing, you know, because I used to be a DJ. But there it is. I see each amplifier. I know they look like a bunch of spaghetti back there, but I took them all out and put them back in here because I was changing the battery. I just didn't straighten the wires up. I'll straighten that up later. But everything is hooked up. Well, I got the 32 PL hooked up, the 8 PL, and the 5 PL. The other box is not hooked up, but as you can see, each one of them got their own line section and own slug. The only one I have to change for the line that read the meter is the 32 PL and 16 PL. I use that for the same one because they use the same thing. I got to switch up there to switch it from the 5,000 to the 10,000. The 10,000 is in the 64 PL. And I got a 5,000 and a 16 peel and a 5,000 and a 32 peel. I got 2,500 watt slug in there. And in my truck, I only use bird slugs. I do not use coaxial dynamic slugs in the truck. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with them. I got a couple of them in the house. But I'm just, when it comes to my truck, I gotta know the real deal because I use all bird stuff in here, you know. So that extra battery over there is for the driver. I got 2 more 6x9 pops over there, one on this side. So on the amp, I'm gonna show you that in a minute. Oh, I got a fire extinguisher there. On the amp that's inside, that's hooked to them 4 speakers. And these 2 big 12s is just hooked to this big powerful thing I just put in yesterday. So, okay, let's close this up. All right. Now I'm gonna go around here, open this door, and let this seat up if I can. I might have to pause the video. But let's see if I can let this seat up with one hand. Might be able to do this. Pull this up. Yep. Okay, now, oops, it went back down. So it's heavy because it got that amplifier on. There we go. And there's that Zeus. That's a 4-channel amplifier. That's the one that powers the 4 6x9s and the 2 tweeters in the dash. That thing is 2,000 watts. I always wanted a Zeus amplifier back in the day when I used to install car stereo systems. And there it is right there under the seat here. It just goes right under the seat. So the way I put this back, so I'm gonna try to do this. I grab this here, hold this, hold these 2, bring this back, let it slam back down, line them back up. And there's my Yoman. That's my fake Jamaican hat I got when I was in the islands on a cruise. But if you look back here, see it look like spaghetti, but I'll straighten all that out later on, man. I don't feel like doing that mess now. It's hot out here. So anyway, there it is, y'all. The inside of Tech 9 Technologies big truck. Bad cotton bigger. I would start it up and let you hear it running, but everybody know it runs smooth. It's all right. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Shit, it's a bad cotton bigger. So anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Hell, it's hot out here. This is the Professor Tech 9. Letting y'all see my truck. Let you know I'm still alive. I ain't gone nowhere. I'm still doing what I do best. And that's keep a cotton bigger 10/8. Building them amplifiers. That's the wolf up front. When I blow my horn, the lights light up. The eyes light up. Those lights down there, I use them, you know, when I'm in an emergency situation. But I got all them fog lights. They all on a separate system. They're on their own system. And there it is there with the 2 Roger Rabbits. That's what I run. Now, I say, all right, I just want to show y'all that I'm out here in the garage. I'm going to go back in here. I ain't playing no music. I'm watching videos out here in the garage of me working on somebody's amplifier there, see? Ooh. I got a full computer system out here in the garage too. And speakers on each side. So when I go out on my patio in the back there, getting a fence put up in a few days back there. So I used to do a lot of work out here. I don't work out here now. This is my backup alternator. It just sits here waiting for me just in case I need it. This is a 270 amp right here. This is one of my brackets I used to make when I was putting these things on. That's for a 5.7. I don't do that stuff no more. But anyway, oh, that's the wife car. Oh, y'all want to see my 3-element beams? Actually, I got 3-element and a 2-element. This is the 2-element set here, and that's the 3-element up top. The elements for the 3-element is over there, and the elements for the 2 elements is over here somewhere. They hiding behind it. Oh, here they go, right here. This is the pole that go on the truck there. It's called a auto pole. That goes in the trailer hitch. The beams go on that, and that lets up and go there. Let me show you my patio back here. There's the patio. See? We be out here jamming and cooking. All right, this is the Professor, y'all. I've been out here for 14 minutes, almost 15 minutes, so I don't want to make this video too long. I'm finna go, but let me swing back around, let you get another look at the truck. And my neighbor walking past, and I'm finna go. Catch y'all later, bye.
just the way the cookie crumble. That's just the way it rolls on the Super Bowl middle star. I got
no excuses on the bowl.
First follow that super fast, hey, peel. Mr. Dollar, Mr. Dollar, Mr.
Excuses on the bowl.
With all the boys with the big toys on that end. Little boy, Dr. Ball's leg, no one got down. When they came out of Snoop Dogg when he dropped, I'm back quiet. Just stay down and
no excuses on the bowl.
But that's how we get down with the authority. And good morning to you, Margie.
I kinda see a lot of people wanna hate brothers just because they put these hammers on a mud runner. They spend fees to dial up and cut trees. The bird meters are big size, no 43s. And I done seen mobiles cut off a base station. I done seen a beam surprise a whole nation. And I done seen a steel tube get mopped up by 16 pills, some good conditions, and a hot truck. Now don't give me that shootout shit. You got a 10-second key, we talking skip trick. And let it be known the bowl rolls on. Stop crying and start buying or get gone. Yeah. And it's a shame when a big bass operator start crying about a mobile, a super hater. He got his mobile plugged to a beam. Well, you got a beam too, you bowl queen. Bring it to the bowl. If your beam is a ground plane, don't complain. No excuses on the bowl. Talking about you's on a driver, you's a whiner. No excuses on the bowl. Don't cry about amp size, just drop them all. No excuses on the bowl. Call your tech and tell him you got lots of reflect. No excuses, baby. Now let's talk about the side skippers. The reason you Watergate every cotton picker. I'ma explain the duck game and how they maintain the superstar status, but they never had it. First they call their friend in Louisiana, and you got a talk show going in Indiana. Yep. The friend runs the gate from the bayou. He keys down, you never know it, but they dissing you. He talking all bossy with attitude. He got a gate so he can show and prove. But my beam's directional, the mall will let you know. If that don't get you, though my box will. Yeah. And now I rolls my beams to Louisiana. They stopped the tape, but that don't matter. I got 60 dBs coming from Oil Can, and I'ma put it where he can get it at 20 grand. Yeah! So the side skipper needs to leave, so I bruised his ego and striped his speedos. Mr. USA, he left a blueprint. We keep the flame alive like this. No excuses on the bowl. May they rest in peace. No excuses on the bowl. If your beam is a ground plane, don't complain. No excuses on the bowl. Talking about you's on a driver, you's a whiner. No excuses on the bowl. Don't cry about amp size, just drop them all. No excuses on the bowl. Better call your tech and tell him you got lots of reflect. No excuses, baby. Now let's talk about conditions, position, and how a duck hates competition. Yeah, you read your radio, but so do he. But he'll bust your grill to the white meat. They say the way we talk, we don't need power. Steady looking at your radios for hours. And know you claim you never need watts? Yeah, right. You give them Mother Nature, they'll be hitting they big box. The skips running, noise level humming, big beams gunning, lips getting cut, tubes heating up. We got bullies and bosses, polar bears and horses, and big leg girls, steel tubes and pill boxes. You can't play this game for free, and if you want a cheap seat, you still need a 3. I mean CX, baby, not a dash. 4 pieces of glass or get a Tetrode stuck in your ass. Yeah, and don't sleep on the mobiles. They running Ghost Rider made in big bluegills for real. With nitrous Chevys, rock steady, the mall's heavy. Them RPMs is singing spiritual hymns. They say, Lord, have mercy on a big hammer. And when a duck starts crying, give him Pampers. You think I'm politicking? Let the gate roll. Cause there ain't no excuses on the bowl, none.